like it was so foreign at the time,
but still,
they want their hands in it.
The mob is the institution of the mob is that anything that makes money, they want a part of.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life. Street Starz. You know what time it is.
So Biggie Smalls once said, I never knew hip hop would make it this far, would go this far.
Neither did I.
Do you feel like hip hop is dangerous today?
It's dangerous if you don't understand it, if you don't allow yourself to take it in perspective. It can get out of hand, and you see that. We've seen that. We've seen it get out of hand. But that's what happens when something becomes meteoric. You go from a situation where there was 3 groups: Sugar Hill Gang, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five, and Curtis Blow. Right. From that to this.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's from that to like where everyone and anyone is doing it.
Right, yeah. And then, you add in the invent of the internet and YouTube and all these other different things. I mean, from the early 80s into the 90s, you could only go to a label and get, your music done. Then you go into the 2000s when the internet comes along. Now, any kid that has a rap or can rap is now in his house and, is trying to make it in social media. That changed the nature of the game. So when that comes into play, you have to be careful what you're doing with a situation like that.
Again, and you blew in 79, and I'm curious, was there any Caucasian rappers trying to mimic you
79?
guys? Back then.
No.
So they just didn't touch rap.
They never, no.
Up until what?
They were doing it in the privacy of their own home.
So wait. Even in the early 80s, there wasn't one guy who tried to.
No.
It just wasn't like they just.
No, it was totally,
It was us.
It was us.
Yeah. It was us.
It was us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, there's stories of the mob getting involved in the record business. That was more so on the label end. Did you witness anything in which the mob might have had any control over the music business of what was about to happen with
the mob was always a part of the music business. I mean, from the doo-wop and all that. I mean,
exactly. But hip hop it was so foreign at the time.
But still,
they want their hands in it.
The mob is the institution of the mob is that anything that makes money, they want a part of.
Yes, yeah.
So once they saw that it was generating them kind of numbers, that's when, they wanted to get involved.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga.